Hello. Sorry about that. I'm just needing someone to verify if the audio still sounds okay after the intermittent weather problems yesterday. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully the audio still sounds okay today. Oh, it's cold. Let me move my water bottle. There we go. Just so I can see the clock. I'm not going to be able to stream for much longer than what I've got scheduled today. But, hopefully we'll still be able to make a decent amount of progress. But let's collect ourselves, because there's about 50 billion things I want. Oh yes, I do remember. Okay, let me get us some food first before we even think about starting anything. And organising let's organise inventory as well. Lithium, salt, ion cube. Oh yes, kyanite. I've been looking for that. Water. Stick this in here for now. Right, let's sort everything out in here. I don't even remember what I needed these gel sacks for. Also, one quick second, sorry. Okay. Oh, prawn suit. I think I remember prawn suit. What else did I need with the prawn suit? Let's go see the prawn suit, because I'm pretty sure that will be much more useful against that Leviathan. I think it's called a ghost Leviathan, than the sea truck. It seemed like it was just able to munch on the sea truck. Wait, it's read-only sea truck docking module that allows you to take your prawn suit. I need that. I definitely need that. But first, here we go. Let's do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Wait, I needed lead, didn't I? I needed lead, didn't I? Oh, shit. Okay, power cell. Plasteel. Enamel glass. Diamond. Lead. Yes. Yes. Computer chip. Okay, that's fine. Shit. Oh no, it's the one thing I'm missing, god damn it. 2. Wait. Where'd the other one go? There was there was one, wasn't there? Well, sorry, super duper quick second. Right, I did have one table coral sample. Damn. Didn't accidentally put it in one of these places, did I? I must have... No, I used it. I must have used it in the... okay. Whoop. No, this way. Let's just make a run for the... Let's just make a run to get some table coral. Which way was it? It was like... What? No. 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 Get back in there, for God's sake. Oh, health. Okay. Nope. There we go. That's better. Ah, food first. Before I forget anything. Oops. Also, I apologize, I'm a teeny tiny bit quiet to start with. I am a little bit sleepy. Oh, welcome, Cloud. No. I am avoiding Elden Ring now. I do not want to. I really don't want to finish it just yet. I really, really don't. Yesterday I played some more Subnautica. Made some good progress. And next week I am starting on Sekiro instead. Why? Because I feel like I got to the ending too fast and I don't want to finish it yet. Plus, if they do ever do DLC, I really don't want to, like, go through a situation where I'm in New Game Plus difficulty, but I've got to, deal with the crazy shit they'll throw at me. Or as a collective player base as a whole. Because God knows. You beat the game, doesn't drop you right into New Game Plus. Really? Oh yeah, they did that in Dark Souls, didn't they? Still, it's just, I don't know, I don't want to finish it just yet. Yes, welcome, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is where you are. Some of the early ones like Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne. Yeah, because in Dark Souls 1, if you stepped out of the, kiln of the first flame, you're just locked into the Lord of, what was it called back then? Is it Lord of Hollows ending back then, or is that just what it's called in Dark Souls 3? Also, where the hell is this table, Coral? Also, I apologize if my sound's cutting off at all. I'm trying to, like, fix my audio levels. Oops, sorry. Just moving my microphone a little bit as well. Old Hunters was first time in New Game Plus. Jesus. Sorry. I'm moving my mic around a little bit. Yeah, I am very worried about the thought of, Dark Lord, yeah. I'm very worried about the thought of going into New Game Plus if, like, who knows what they'll throw at us. If they do DLC, which I feel like they will. Who knows what crazy shit they'll throw at us. I mean, I got to the end of it. I managed to, I'm guessing, have you seen, like, the final boss and all that of Elden Ring, I'm guessing? Just before I say any of the boss names, in case it's a spoiler for you. Because there's a very interesting little thing. Oh, yes. I finished it over a week ago. Nice, nice. Did you know you can completely break Radagon to the point that he, like, completely does not do anything at all in the entirety of his section of the fight? I found that out by accident. And it kind of broke the immersion for me a little bit. But it gave me time to appreciate his design. A lot. And the music. And it was completely by accident that I found that out. So an Iron Pineapples video. Yeah, I have been avoiding, like, Iron Pineapple videos, Ollie the Witch. I've only recently, like, very, very recently started watching, even though, like, I've already spoiled myself on a lot of things. And I'm right at the end now. I've been avoiding, like, all those sorts of videos, in the meantime. But the way I found out about it was, I was in this kind of mental state of, like, well, I'm really upset. I really don't want to continue this game right now. I actually want to stop playing because I don't want to finish it just yet, but I will have a go at the final boss. But then, so I wasn't really giving it a proper go. I wasn't doing too well dodging him, but at one point I just thought, run up to him, fucking start whacking him with the carrion slicer. And, like, if you watch back on the VOD, I am just... oh, God. Jesus, the game was, like, lagging real hard on the thing there. Hold on, let me see if it does it on stream as well. Yes, it does. What the hell? What on earth is happening? Okay, it's better now. Hopefully. It kind of was chunking a bit there, but sorry, anyway. I ran up to him, started whacking him with carrion slicer, and I was just mashing the button, even though I knew it probably would have gotten me killed, but he just stood there. He just absolutely stood there. I was like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? And then, I realised that if you run up to him when he's still partially doing his animation, he will just freeze up like that. But you just have to be careful not to knock him out of the stupor or whatever it is, and carefully hit him a couple of times. Dark root depth, yes, I found that. Would you like? I mean, have you looked up where it is, or would you like a hint as to where it is? Prawn suit, yes. Finally, my underwater mech. Come here, you beauty. Ah, I've missed that voice. Alright, let's get you in the moon pool. Ah, this feels nice. I've missed this. There's an entrance by the Frenzy Flame door in some video. Yes. I have avoided that door like the plague. I mean, it's too late for me in my game to do anything about it now, but, what am I doing? Ah, shoot. Okay, hold on, let me swap. Let me get this out of here first, hold on. I need to swap parking bays. Oh. We'll go back and check that out at some point. Yeah, it is a very... Let me in, please, thank you. It is a very, very cool area leading up to it, though, I will say. Like, the atmosphere and the music and, like, the sounds. And just what you find down there it's crazy. Like, I really, really... It was, like, hauntingly, like... Just... It was just crazy. Really enjoyed it. But today, yes, we're just chilling with some Subnautica today. But next week I'm doing Sekiro. I mean, I might, now that I know that it doesn't automatically throw you in, I might go back at some point. But I don't know when that will be. But I just don't... What am I doing? It's in here. I keep forgetting where I've put things. I just don't want to beat it just yet. Jump upgrade, yes please. I don't remember what all of this is for, but plant stuff in here. Nope, not my nutrient bar. That's not plant stuff. What do I need diamond and lead for? Oh, the enamel glass. Diamond. There you are. And lead. Going to run, enjoy the Subnautica. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, morning, or evening, or whatever it is where you are. And thanks again for stopping by. Let's see, what should we call the prawn suit? Valvrave. What was my favourite Valvrave? Let me think. Who was the blue one again? Hold on. Valvrave. It's the only mecha anime I've ever actually watched. Who was in the blue one? I fucking hated the bitch that was in the green one. She was horrible. Just evil. I really, really hated her. If you never... I'm talking about an anime called Valvrave the Liberator. Um, it is a very... It is a pretty cool anime, but it's one of those unfortunate ones that kind of ends in a train wreck in the second half of it. But it's a very colourful, cool anime. The designs are cool, but there's a couple of questionable things that happen in it. Let's see. Who was in the blue one? I mean, the Valve Rave, I think, was just the red one. Mech. Let me see, what was the blue one like? Ah, it was a big trowel thing. There was the yellow one, was like a big, what is it? Who the fuck was in the blue one? Blue mech. One second, I just want to find out, just to remember. Welcome, Gold Osborne. If you go into options, you go to accessibility, click highlight. Oh god, I should pause it while I'm looking this up. Click highlight interactables, you can see items that you can interact with. Oh yeah, I have had that on for a while, but at some point it kind of just got in the way, what with all the like hub like things on, like the tracking things on at the same time. So I did decide to turn it off. But yes, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I am just looking up the name of something to call my prawn suit. I want to name it after something. Okay, the green head. Oh my god. Jeez, I barely remember this, but the purple one was the... Okay, no, I'm calling it the purple one. What did she call that one here, Sophie? Valve Rave VI. I'm calling it the Valve Rave VI. I'm making it purple. Because I did enjoy the purple one. She was cool. Purple. It's another, and it was like neon green, I think that had. But yes, welcome, Gold Osborne. I've only literally just made the prawn suit, so I'm just now. Oh, for God's sake. Valve the Liberator purple. It's been so long since I've seen that anime, but I did quite enjoy it, so I wanted to an homage to it. Yeah, it was like a load of green wings. Seen someone name their prawn suit Gundam. Why I prefer LH for Leviathan Hunter. Nice. I am too terrified to attempt fighting them. Where is the name on it? Should I make it bright green, I think? Let's see what it looks like. Yes. Oh no, it looks hideous. No. It's not quite the same when the green isn't like... I'll make it like a bluey kind of teal-ish. I'll make the purple a bit more... It's more kind of like... I'm just looking at the picture. Something like this. Oh no. Oh, that looks hideous as well. Okay, let me get a picture of what I'm trying to emulate. This thing on screen here. This mecha. It's from a very little known mech anime called Valve Rave the Liberator. Killed several of them. Also have the longest spent on this game. Awesome. Welcome, Mel, as well. Hopefully my sound sounds okay. Yeah, I am too... It's not that I'm scared of them. I'm just scared of messing up. Killing them. I mean, I wouldn't want to kill them anyway. No, not that. Okay, hold on. It's the green that I want, the stripes. See, that just looks... That just reminds me of, fucking... What is it called in Pokemon? Tornadus. I don't like these colours. Even though the purple one is cool. Get this out of here. Remove. Let's go 7,000 hours. Second one, you have 6,000. Jeezo. Hello again. Welcome. That is some dedication. I do love these games. A lot. You know, sod it. Sod it. I'm just keeping it. Maybe a bit yellow, actually. There we go. No. No, 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 no. No, what do I do with this? Worked on beta for both of the games, helped the game developers find all the glitches. That is really amazing, actually. What do I do for this? It just looks hideous no matter what I do with it. Sorry, I'm leaving it like this. I have this. But yeah, I'm just, my partner, who is Anikijin in the chat, who is also awesome and streams awesome games as well. He got this for me for my birthday recently. And I'm really, really enjoying it so far. Let me see. Hold on. So, last time I streamed this, I did a bunch of stuff, and then like 50 different things were opened for me to do. So, I'm just sort of slowing down and taking stock of like, okay, what's the most suitable course of action now? I've already got that. Depth module, yes, I definitely want that. Storage and drill arm. Oh, but I want the grappling arm as well. Okay, hold on. Jumping all the different streamers playing this game, tell about the unique features of the world, warn them about the glitches that we missed and never patched. Interesting. Yeah, I've not found any glitches myself. But thank you so much for stopping by. That is super duper appreciated. Let me just. Actually, super quick question, purely out of curiosity though. These framed art pieces I've got, are they supposed to only be visible with the light on them, or is it because some weird lighting thing? Because if it either way, it is really cool. But I was just curious if it's meant to kind of look like that all the time, and you're supposed to like look at it with the light on, because they do look really cool. I do love the both of them, and I am going to be moving these soon. Prawn suit with the grandpa arm above ground is very buggy. You can basically use it to jump across the map or the bridge. Jeez, oh. Yeah, I've already done the bridge and the snow fox sections. Thank goodness. I will say, the snow fox sections were not. I mean, the snow fox itself was really good, but the land sections were not my favourite part of this. The snow fox was still fun, and I do love the snow stalkers though. Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was gonna take the prawn suit off my pinned thing first of all. I know I could do it from the menu, but this just... And then I want fabricator docking module. Yes. And let me take stock of what items I have in my storage and what I can actually make. I think I can make at least some of these. I think my first priority should be the docking module, which is, I know for a fact I don't have enough lead for that, but wiring kit, was that advanced? Yep. Oh no, I do have enough. Nice. And then plasteel, which is 5. Nope, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, what else was it? Lithium. I think I've got some lithium. Funny is the thing that is, the prawn suit moves faster than the snow fox if you move side to side while pushing forward. The features put in like that to look like you're skating across the ground, allowing you to move faster. Yeah, I feel like that was in the first game as well, wasn't it? I do so love the first game. I mean, I can love this one as well. Just, oh god, wrong thing. Okay. But I love these games so much. I find it, like, I've said it a lot on my streams, but I find these games spiritually healing. That is the best way I can describe. It is the best way I can describe what these games, the joy these games bring me. No. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, that is, thank you so much. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not bothering. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with that one. I'm only doing the sea prawn thing first. But yeah, thank you so much. Have I ever tried the multiplayer mod for the first game? I haven't, but I do wish this game did have multiplayer, or just either of them, because it's like I said, I find it spiritually healing, like being like just the atmosphere of traveling through the ocean. I know lots of people find that frightening, but I just love it. And I do wish there was a way to enjoy it with friends or loved ones and such. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely check it out. I don't think I even knew that was a thing. Here we go. Nice. Alright, let's bring this over here and stick this on. Thought you'd like to know the third installment of this game will have multiplayer. I have really hope so. I really do hope so. That will be like the best, biggest improvement. The one biggest thing would be to implement that. Person modding my whispers, yeah, go ahead. Thank you so much. Mel, if you're still there and if you're still awake, we should definitely give that a try. I know you are terrified of the dead. I will go to the dead zone for you. I shall brave the deeps. I shall. You can stay. You can stay at home and decorate the old base. I shall adventure the depths, so you don't have to. Okay, what do I want to do now? I want to stock up on food. No, I want to see what else I can make. Okay, this is when I start getting overwhelmed with all the options in front of me. Right, ruby. 1, 2, 3. This yellow stuff. 1. Enamel glass, which is 2 quartz. Oh no, it's like lithium, or is it lead? Lead diamond. Maybe not too bad. Haven't got that far in the game yet. I know. I am very looking forward to getting to see you play more. Dead zone, dead zone, dead zone. That's just me chanting. That'll just be me constantly chanting the entire time. Lead and diamond, lead and diamond. Lead. Oh, shoot. Wait, what? Oh, no. No, what? Did I really use up all my lead? I thought I had at least some more. Or did I put it in the wrong? God damn it. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I can find some more. Diamond. Let me get 1 diamond. Okay, I'm moving all of this extra stuff back to where they should be, because I think I separated all this stuff to make Alan's body, but I kind of lost track in my brain of where I was going with that, so I'm just going to be using these materials and such. So, wait, I can make some other things though. I can make the drill arm will be very useful, so 1 more diamond. 5 titanium. Yes, you can probably tell. Hello, little Bizzle, welcome. Wait, how much titanium? 2. Happy Friday, yes, happy Friday. How are you doing today? Wait, what am I doing? No, grapple arm. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm fighting with my storage system. As you can tell, again, I like to be very organised in these games. Now I just need to remember not get overwhelmed by all the things telling me what to make on my screen, even though I do this to myself. Wait, I can make both? Drill arm first. This is all I have to download another thing, put the name of it in brackets. Tricky in that you'll land with your friends. Nice, awesome. Thank you so much. That is like, Mel, we got to do that together. We definitely we've got to try that together at some point. These Fridays are pretty darn good, yeah. Finally. Although it does mean Sekiro sooner for me, which oh boy, totally looking forward to that. Well, I actually am. No, hold on. I want the storage one first. One of these, 3 of these. I'm doing things one at a time so that I don't overwhelm myself. Be careful, you can run your friends over. Oh no. Aw, I'm sorry, hun. Hopefully we shall get to... What am I doing? Oh, it's right here. We should get to play or do something together, though. Either tonight, tomorrow night, Sunday, anytime. I am getting my sleep schedule back in order so that we can have that extra time together. Let me unpin that. Okay. Depth module, I'm keeping that. I just need more stuff for the enamel glass. Can I make the grappling arm as well? 1, 2. I don't know what that red stuff is, but is that an advanced wiring kit? Yes, it is. What is this red stuff? Be the change you want to see in the world of Run Me Over Grimsley. What if you do ever want to see Echo of the End games? Yes, I still want to see. I definitely want. Actually, anyone who's here, definitely give. That's my partner, Nikki Jin. Definitely give him a follow. Check him out. He plays lots of retro games. He's done Mother 3, Chibi Robo, and he mentions Fur Fighters there. That is such an awesome little game as well. So fun. I really wish I had gotten to like play it when I was growing up as well. Is this it? Benzene. Yes, it is. Oh, flowering spore. That's the red stuff. Were you going at me? What are you key smashing at me, mister? I see you. Okay, this is dangerous. Hold on. No, don't stop looking at those things. I need... What do I need? Flowering spore and ribbon plant. I know I've got ribbon plant, but I don't have flowering spore. I know where to get that, though. Advanced wiring kit, wiring kit computer chip. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Table coral, gold. When did I get the copper wire in here? Never mind. The normal computer chip, I need that as well. Going to bed, getting tired. It's like 5 AM. Well, thank you so much, Gold Osborne, for sticking by, hanging around, coming by. Hope to see you again next time. Subnautica. If I don't, obviously, I know it's like I'm not going to finish it today, but Thursdays and Fridays will be like my side sort of shorter games that I'll be playing. So I'll be playing this game until I finish it, basically Thursday to Friday. But yeah, I hope you get good sleep, sweet dreams, and thank you so much again for the follow, for coming by, and I'll definitely check that mod out. 1 second. Yes. With you to play the multiplayer game and enjoy that. Well, thank you. Thank you so very much. I am looking forward to it as well. I'll definitely check it out because that is something I have absolutely wanted in these games for a long time. Yes, thanks so much. Actually, let me get a drink. I can hear my voice, like... Oh, sorry. Oh. Also, Mel, 5:40 a.m. You need sleep as well. You go sleep. Mister. Okay, careful. What am I doing? I'm overwhelming myself by sticking everything on here. God damn it, did I use up a diamond? My diamond! Did I not have some extra lead? Did I accidentally put it somewhere? I'm sure I had like 1 or 2 extra bits of lead. I'm gonna check every one of these out of paranoia now. Just in case. Just in case. No, okay, never mind. It's 1 bit of lead. And 2 little red things. You save it as well. Okay. Let's check the old scanner room. Wait a minute, is it daytime or nighttime? Because if it's nighttime, it'll suck all the power out. Let me grab something to eat first. Shrub nut. Yum, yum, yum. Daytime, let's go find some lead. Or morning. Galena, I think, is the lead one. Let's go. Ah, water. Damn it. There we go. Oh well. Right, I think I'm going to take old Thomas on his own for now. Since I don't have the grappling arm, I don't want to risk getting stuck in the prawn suit if I fall down something that's a bit too steep and I can't get it back out again. And yes, I did name my sea truck after Thomas because it's more like a sea train. Right, lead. That's fine. May lay down, fall asleep. No, honey, you're absolutely fine. I actively encourage you to fall asleep. This is I will come and tuck you in and give you a kiss goodnight. This is a threat. A threat of love and concern. Yeah, fun, I love you. I love you too. You have the sweetest dreams, and I hope that if you do keep listening in, if you do, that the sound of the sweet ocean noises can lull you to sleep easier. Lovingly threatens you ASMR. Yes, that is exactly it. Also, the thought of Grimsley getting stuck on a planet like this, like, so out of his comfort zone, like, what could he do? What could he even... Good luck to him. He can barely manage himself on his own as it is. But at least I guess he could like make an Alola vacation vibe out of it if he set up. Yeah, when he washed up on Alola, he could make like a vibe out, like a holiday vibe out of it if he set up base on an island. Just chilling in his kimono, watching the waves go by as sea monsters nibble at his ankles. Just a bite, just a small bite. Let's turn the scanner room off though before it sucks up all the battery and energy. Scrawny ass biscuit is gonna get ate. Yeah, well, would they even bother eating him? He is much too scrawny to be of much sustenance. Let me unpin things gradually so I don't lose my mind. Otherwise my brain is going to go get the fuzzies and I will... Depth module, yes. Should fix, yes. No, no. Fuck. Shit, that was an accident. No, get out of the prawn. I accidentally made another one. Oh, wait, unless, no. No, I just thought no. Never mind. No, yes, maybe. Okay, I accidentally made a second storage thing, but maybe it'll increase the capacity. If the game would be so kind. I mean, it's too late now. Yes, it does. Maybe. Ever so slightly. I guess that's fine. That's fine. Now we just need 2 of those red ribbony thing. And that probably somehow would enjoy it. It would be a good asset to have with you. Also, don't think I hear the game. Oh no, the game. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. The game. I just realised the game sound has been off this entire time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making me aware. I do apologise, everyone. Oh my god. Of course, I am a fool. I sincerely apologise. But now that's fixed. No, I mean, I know you're like deaf, but you're fine. I just realised I forgot to put on the... I forgot to fix the sound. Also, I hope the game isn't too loud. Like I said, I had to fix the audio levels after the hail yesterday. Like, seriously, it sounded like it was coming through the roof. Like, it was crazy. Okay, hold on. Sorry, my headphone is like wonky in my ear. And it's turned itself inside out. Yesterday's weather was spooky. You weren't even here. Yeah, spooky dooky is what my youngest brother used to just call horror story reading things on YouTube when he was a little younger. No, I know. I was just joking, hon. I promise. You survived a tornado. I survived like 2 minutes of heavy hail. No, you're okay. I'm sorry. It was spooky. It was, and I'm sorry. But I'm glad you're okay. Obviously, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad everyone's... I hope everyone in the area is okay. I have not heard of any significant damage. I mean, I feel like I would have seen the news. Didn't touch down here, thankfully. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear anything like, I've not seen any news about it or any significant damage that's been done. I hope nothing serious happened, or that if there is, that the people weren't seriously injured. But yeah, I'm glad. 1 second, sorry. What's this? Okay, never mind. Sorry. Just checking the message I got. Yes, now you can hear the wonderful sounds of the ocean and all the lovely creatures that are included. And again, I hope the audio mixing is okay. Okay, I'm gonna sit back a little bit because I've been hunched forward a bit. Can you still hear me okay? Like, if I sit, like, back a bit, can you still hear me like this? Or am I a bit quiet? Because I don't want to be sitting forward and I don't have much space to put my microphone too much closer to me at the moment. Because I've had tornadoes, one bounced over your house. It was literally tap and go, missed your house. A bit more quiet, but I can still hear. let me just, okay, let me try and find a way to put my microphone just ever so slightly. My wires are a little bit tangled. But now that it's in front of my screen, I can't properly see it. See the screen. I do not have a very good setup. But hopefully this, I mean, is slightly closer to me now. Also, let me put a pillow on my other arm so I can... There we go. Okay, that's much better. My setup is not exactly conventional, so I have to make do with what I have. So what is it? Ability to think is fuzzy. Please go to sleep. Please sleep. I am begging you. Listen to the beautiful sounds of the ocean and the sea monsters, and imagine all the lovely sea creatures and undersea things just looming out at you from the darkness. My brain stuck on an island. Brain babies. I know what you mean to say, but out of context, that it sounds I know you mean OCs and our characters, but just seeing the words brain babies, I mean, it's adorable. Oh shit, where's my phone? There it is. What on earth is happening on my phone? Okay. I mean, OC's muses account. You know what? I know what you meant, honey. I know. It was cute. It is a cute way of putting it, though. I know. So let's come up with weird names. Yeah, I come up with... I have silly names for things, too. But I feel like that's, obviously, you're not British, but I feel like a big part of being British... Why the fuck can I... Okay, here we go. A big part of being British is, like, calling things by silly names. Like, you know, the prize stalls at fairgrounds where you win prizes? I have always called them Winnie things. Because they're things that you win things in. No particular reason. I just always have. And then controllers are always just buttons to me. Like remote controllers, so telly buttons for the remote controller for a television. PlayStation buttons for the controller. Switch, well, I say switch the Joy-Cons, that's kind of on there are their own thing. Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple more of these just to be safe. Joy-Cons are their own thing, but buttons everywhere. What else? I can't think off the top of my head. But, I mean, the names I give to monsters in, like, Souls games and Elden Ring and stuff like that, like the Albinoric frog people, I just called them Mudmen for the longest time. Because there's like 5 different kinds of Albinorics in Elden Ring. There's the red mud boys. Depends on, wait, what, I mean, I do call everything beans to a degree. Depends on beans, what context of beans. We can have a good kind of beans, and then we have, that's beans. That is very endearing. It is very, very cute. What the hell is that? Argentine, oh. Okay, never mind, it's just weirdly shiny for some reason. Alright, let's head back. And then we can bring our prawn suit with us. Yeah, shut it. It's a beans rock. Or, oops, or beans. Beans in places they shouldn't be. Yes, I'm glad you like the snow stalkers in this, though. The fluffy crocodile boys. Unfortunately, very annoying to deal with when you're on land and you don't have the snow fox to run away from. Wait, what? At least it's not teeth sink. Do I even want to know what the fuck that is? I don't think I do. I don't think... But do share. Please do share. Please share the teeth sink. Wait, shit, what's all this cool stuff? Oi, oi, stop biting. Stop it. Okay, I've already been there. Wait, what's this? Oh no, I've already got the components for the sea truck now. I need more lead at some point. I'm gonna look it up. Teeth sink. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not. I was gonna show it. I was gonna show it on stream, but I'm not. That is just disgusting. Don't look it up. If anyone happens to watch this on YouTube later, or anyone who is with us right now, it is just, if you're eating, definitely don't look it up. But if you want to be very disturbed, then yes, look up teeth sink. Ugh. It kind of reminds me of those jelly, the American fucking, you know, the jelly things that they put fucking meat and stuff into, that you were talking about recently. It kind of reminds me of that, but like to an even worse degree. I'm a very bored dentist student. Yeah, probably. So, 1 second. Okay. Aspic with teeth. Aspic, is that the name of the stuff that makes the sugar into the jelly? Jello, I suppose you say it as. I know it's some weird gel stuff or powder that you gotta mix in that actually makes it all gelatinized. You know what would be weird? Instead of like doing the whole, well, not instead of, but if you got like, if you did the whole thing with a kid, like baby's first lock of hair, baby's first tooth, baby's first toenail, but then you stuck it in epoxy resin instead of putting it in like a charm or whatever it is, fucking parent, well not parent, that sounded very, very, I didn't mean like, I mean some parents do, not all parents. I didn't mean that as an accusatory thing, I swear. Wait, lithium. Where the fuck is my I had lithium. What? Never mind, I've got all the pieces I need now. Let's get this on. Wait, why did it just, hold on, options, accessibility. Wait, what? So, what? I'm sure I turned the light flashes off. Right, I'm gonna test some light flash and make sure I've got the light flashing off, so if you're sensitive, okay, it's on. Sorry, if you're sensitive to those lights. I do apologise. Ah, shit. See, I don't think I'm sensitive to these sorts of lights, but it even hurts my eyes a bit, just have it so suddenly. I do apologise. Stand up and run away before the aspic comes. Yes. I know I should actually stand up, but I can't be bothered. I'm too cozy right now. It's too cold out. But yeah, I do apologise for the flashing lights there. I did, like, as you can see, I just wanted to make sure it was turned off. I don't know why this thing still had it on, but I do apologise. No, don't, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get back up. Okay, actually, it doesn't look too bad this time. Access upgrades, here we go. Nice. Now we can begin. But let me stick everything away first. Right. Now let's look at what else can we make. Wait, 2 lead. Where the fuck did... I think my brain's fucking with me, because I feel like I should have... give me a second, because my brain's like all frazzled from, like, I don't know where things should have been. Let me save it as well, just in case. Blueprints, right. Storage module. Ah, that's why. Lead times 3. Oh, I only have 2. Damn it, I need 1 more. That's fine. I don't think I need that. The horsepower module would be very helpful, though. No, not the afterburner. The horsepower upgrade, that would be very nice. But I think, for now, I think that's everything at... Yeah, I do apologise if those flashes caught you off guard. I don't know why it flashed like that. I didn't even notice if it had flashed like that before. My brain is very tired right now, as you can probably tell. Right. Let's make a move on getting down to those caverns, because I would like to get it down there. I'm bringing all my water with me. Let's stick the prawn suit onto the back of Thomas. Where is Thomas gone? There is Thomas. The Viz streams too from the early iterations and more recent. Oh. I do apologise. Wait a minute. Okay, no, let's charge this up. Make sure this is fully charged first. Let's make absolutely sure it's nice and charged. Neat base I got there, thank you. It's not in tip-top perfect layout of what I like, but this is my water, penguin, aquarium, and mini storage room. So this is the lower floor, and my 2 moon pools to park my things. And then this is my entrance, my main entrance, where I've got all my posters, my plants, my posters. I really like this one here. I wish I could have this in real life, because I do like that one. My poor pitiful fish tank with the spinny boy. Hang in there, kitty cat. Amogus, and a little collection of collectibles. I am planning to move, like at some point decorate this room in here and expanding out this way into like a more like a homely living section, but I've just not I've not come back to do that. Well, it's not that I've not come back, I just keep forgetting to. Let's make sure everything is fully charged. Charge that. Wait, there you go. And then that. And save. Where do I keep Nat? Here, there, yeah, there he is. Plant boy. Wait, let me grab a plant actually to nibble on. Now I can get going. Water is and energy are the only 2 problems I have when it comes to travelling. Wait, what am I doing? Yes, power cell, that's good. Okay. Let's get this stuck onto... Wait, health 81? That's no good. There we go. Okay, let's get this stuck onto the rest of it. And then let's get the prawn suit stuck onto the end of that. Okay, this is going to be considerably slower now, which is a little bit worrying. Shit. But we'll make it work one way or the other. Let's stick our food in here. Water, sorry. And then we've got our food here. And our cookables. And here is where we can get into the prawn suit. In and out. Kiko! Hello! Welcome! Oh shit, look, the whole thing's coloured. Is it coloured in? Yes, it is. It's coloured like Thomas. Thomas the tank engine. He's happy to converse today. He feels you both had a lovely conversation chatting with plants. Why does that sound like something that would be in some sort of mainly text-based RPG? Or even just as like a side thing in like a Toby Fox game? Actually, hold on. Okay, get this on here. Nice. Now let's slowly make our way back to where we were. But that sounds like something like the character has like living on their own and then they're just slowly losing it. And then it's like over time the plant pot in the corner of their room starts looking slowly more and more human. And then it's just Nat. Or just any N. But yes, welcome Kiko as well. How are you doing today? Having an interesting conversation that you've walked into. It become, you know what? They keep watching, like, what am I saying? They keep talking to the plant, right? In this, like, it's like a puzzle game, like an escape room game. It's like an escape room game where you have to get out of the apartment. It could even be set during the pandemic. And your character is, like, working from home. But they're convinced that all the people that they've been chatting with over Zoom while they're doing their new work from home job aren't actually real. So they start talking to the plant in the corner of their room that slowly becomes more and more humanoid. And then it's like an anime dating sim. It's the Nutcracker Man all over again. Finally, you can see me. I'm a real boy. That would be hilarious. Working out at the gym and lurking. Well, I hope you have a good workout and that the sounds of the ocean are chill enough for you to work out to. You might be getting some excitement in a bit as we're going to a very dangerous area with some cool sea monsters. So I mean, you can see some lovely sea creatures around here that are very cool. But yes, we just built a load of things, and we're heading down. Ah, my back. It's called the sea truck, but I like to call it the sea train, and I've called it Thomas, after Thomas the tank engine, and coloured it the same. So, and welcome Lilo2127. Am I okay? Oh, yes, I'm fine, thank you. Don't worry, honey, it's just my back just had a bit of a crick in it. I keep leaning forward, I need to sit up. Okay, and I need to remember which way I was going down this way as well, because there's a long, winding way to get to where I need to go next, and I don't remember which way it is. If you see white lights, tell me, because that's where I've got to go. Yes, welcome, Lilo2127. I'm not quite sure what you mean by CC, but welcome. Hope it feels better. Yes, I need to, like, that's the whole reason I've got the little bot thing that pops up every now and again, is to, like, remind myself to get a better posture, just to kind of, like, you know, get better habits if I am going to be sitting here gaming all this time. Okay, I need to be careful because this sea truck is already kind of awkward to control. Now, with extra parts sticking onto it, it's going to be even more awkward to control. I keep calling it a sea truck. It's a train at this point. It's a bloody train. Sea train. Come on. One thing I do miss from the last game is that in the Cyclops, which is the big end game submarine that you can make, can actually decorate it. Okay, hold on. North, directly. Cave directly north from here. Is it this one? Hold on, sorry. Let me just try and concentrate on where I'm going. Yeah, the Cyclops in the first game is like the big end game submarine that you can make, and I really enjoyed like decorating it to be a bit more homely. Like I had actually like I put a bed in the little cabin area. I had like a little aquarium for extra food. How close am I to affiliate? Yeah, I'm super duper close now. It's actually insane. Ah, down here maybe. Is it? Wait, I don't think was this thing over this. I don't remember that being so. Ah, here we go, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, it's absolutely insane that I feel like I have gotten to this point so quickly, and it is all thanks to, like, I mean, I've said it to Spice a couple of times, but like, all thanks to you guys, Treehouse and Elden Ring. It has been absolutely such a crazy journey, and I'm so thankful of all the people I've got to meet because of it. Ah, here we go. Okay, I'm on the way now. Well, thank you. I am so appreciative of, like, every single person I've got to meet, and I can't wait to, like, be able to grow, like, further, and, like, the ideas I've got for, like, ways that people can, like, interact more with this channel. Oh yes, Mel, Preston. I need to show you Preston. He should be in here now. Let me see if I can see him from the ceiling in this room. He should be here, hopefully. There he is. There's Preston. Do you want me to go say hi? I'll go say hi to Preston for you, because I know you like him. I really wish there was a way to keep one of those as a pet. If I pause your stream, I missed if you answered. Basically, I was just saying it's crazy how quick it feels like it's been so quick getting to this point, and it's all thanks to like Elden Ring, like and Treehouse, you, Spice. Like I said to Spice, I'm just so appreciative of everything and everyone, and just yeah, it's been like a crazy journey. But yes, here's Preston, the good boy, chewing on some metal thing. His big shiny eyes. He's a hungry chonkus. Big fluffy boy. I wish I could pet him. Just pretend this is me petting him. Marguerite doesn't have... Oh god, please don't get stuck. Marguerite doesn't have much to say. For those who might not have seen previous story things, this character has basically been holding out in this place down here, and she's reluctantly been helping, and this is her pet. It's kind of a shame I can't really talk to her, but we're kind of like chill with each other now. She didn't, but this is her pet, Preston, who's very cute. And yes, Subnautica, I absolutely love Subnautica, and I'm loving this game. Sorry, my side's a bit itchy. I would love to. I would love to stream the first game on here one day as well, like all the way through, just to sort of go through it again. But first, I have to see what wins that poll, because again, I've said it quite a lot of times, but I am surprised Little King's Story is still kind of winning at that poll at the moment, because I am very excited to get to share that with the chance to get to share that with more people. I can help. You are helping, honey. You supporting me is, and you just being around, just being you. You the light of my life, and you make me so happy. Anyway, hun, you need sleep. Please, I don't want you feeling sleep deprived because of me. Okay, hold on. I might go a little bit quiet because I need to like concentrate and like fucking concentrate my eyes in this area because I can't see very well the creatures that are down here. And I don't have much means of escaping it right now. I kind of need to be careful. You don't know. I'm going to go in my prawn suit. I'm saving it right here. Talk about on stream the other night, so that's why I voted want to see it. That makes me happy. It is such a wonderful game. I did kind of test it out this morning. It does feel a bit wonky as a port. There are like a couple of weird things missing about it, which is odd. Like some sound effects are like so far. Like I literally just I streamed it for Mel, my partner, sorry, Aniki Jin, who's there. I streamed it a little bit on over Discord for him this one. Also, I hope you guys can hear me. Again, I'm just nervous about the audio after having to mix it around a little bit after the hail yesterday. But yeah, I streamed it a little bit this morning to test it out. It does feel a little bit wonky in some areas, but I mean, it runs perfectly fine. So super duper looking forward to getting to actually share it with more people on stream, because it's such a charming game. It's such a wonderful, charming game that is so close to my heart. And just, it is so fun. And it's just such a good game. Okay. Oh god, wait. Wait, that's the lowest it can go? That's useless. That's useless to me. God damn it. Sorry, I'm just gonna swim down a bit further and see what's down here myself. Shit ton of kyanite. It doesn't look like there's much where to go down here though, so maybe. Okay, never mind. I don't need to come down here just yet. Oh god. Sorry, I just knocked the filtery thing. But yes, again, Mel, I thank you again for this game. I am absolutely loving it so much. But yeah, Little King Story, I will, just in case, if you do Google Little King Story, just out of curiosity, it is the actual Little King Story I'll be playing, not new Little King Story, because I know you mentioned the PSP. I know you mentioned the PSP. I don't know if you ever played the PS Vita. There is a version of Little King Story on PS Vita. It is called New Little King Story, and it is horrible. I didn't go too much in. Mate, can you shut up? I'm moving along. Don't mind me. I want to get the agent. Please go to sleep, honey. No. Get off. No. Can I not run in this thing anymore? I thought you could run in. If I lose this thing, I'm just gonna restart from my last save because. Wait, is that an alien thing? I see grub worms everywhere. Shit, go. But yes, please, I know you get throat spasms when you get really tired, so please. I think you remember it now on the Wii, and I want to get. Oh yeah, but sorry, the large scary monster was taking my concentration away. Yeah, so the PS Vita version of Little King Story, which is known as New Little King Story, they basically what they did was made it all very generic and anime-esque, and they also just completely destroyed just any semblance of the charm of the original and just replace like half of the characters with really horrible, designs. A big boy. Oh, I forgot I had that. Where the fuck am I going now? Jesus, my health, my food, and my water's gone down. But yeah, sorry. That thing grabbing me and me realizing that this suit has the depth thing is basically useless to me right now, despite having come down here specifically. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna be a bit of a cheater and just reload and head back. Yes, it was a hungry boy. A hungry large worm boy. Yes, but I am going to cheat just a tiny bit just to head back. I want to head back and see if I can make another depth module, because that is straight up useless to me if I can't go below 700, because usually the consensus in this game. What? I don't remember saving that. Did the game auto-save on me? Fuck. I was probably better off just continuing on from where I was. But yeah, just my brain has just completely forgotten everything I was thinking of saying, and I feel stupid now. Okay, get a rest yet? Yes, please. I beg of you, please sleep, honey. Thank you for being here, though. And I hope you have sweet dreams. Speaking of sleep, I'm quite sleepy today, but I'm working on getting my sleep schedule back in order. Where is... How do you get out? Oh, this way. No. You can't get me. You can't get me. No. Whoa. This is probably the closest look we'll get of this thing without it being so dangerous. Go. Make a fucking run for it. Run for it. For the love of God, run. There it is, right here. Okay. Good night, you viewers. Have a good night, and all your viewers too. Yeah, you have a lovely night as well. You have a lovely sleep and sweet dreams. Put that back on the bloody thing right now. Oh my god, why did I did... Okay, thank god. Okay. Safe. Wiggle man, yes. Let's GTFO out here. I really need to put like a beacon on top of this base though. I probably need... Okay, I need to make... Plan of action. Make depth module for prawn suit. Everyone, good night. Yep, good night. Sweet dreams. Or good morning, I suppose, for you at this rate, at this point. Yes, let's see. Preston says good night as well. We're just passing over by him now. We shall see Preston shortly. we shall be back down here very soon. Right, let's find our way back out of here. Stop. And head back and make another depth module. Oh wait, artifacts, is that... Okay, that's an... So I don't know if the artifacts are actually important to the story, like the actual progression of the story, but I need to still find, I think, the organs to make Alan's body. I mean, I think I can pretty much make the rest of his body parts. Let me see. Because I did start to make the ingredients to put them all together, but I just didn't. I can make it the fabricator. Yeah, I can make that. Root pestle. Yeah, I can do all of that. I just don't know how to put them together for Alan. He didn't seem to say anything when I had all the stuff together. Alright, let's head back this way. I don't think there was anything else in the Omega lab that could be useful. I think I got to the bottom of that. And it's nice that they put the oxygen plants down there, just in case you do go down there without the prawn suit or anything like that, because otherwise you'd be screwed. Okay, let's head back. Oh my god, what's happening? Yeah, these headphones right now. They don't feel very comfortable. Hold on. Let's have a chill drive. Drive back while I get some water. Oh, my eyes. Yeah, definitely. I think I was trying to talk about the port of Little King's story before. Some of the sound effects are missing in some things, which is kind of odd. Like little kind of things. Like there's a thing where you can like wave your scepter to like order your citizens to join you, and that's kind of missing. And some of the sound effects when people, like your citizens, hit things seem to be missing as well, which is very strange. Sorry, one quick second just while we're heading back. Yes, I shall stand up in a moment. This is what I like, just these sounds, just the sounds of the ocean. Lovely. Yeah, apparently some things about the port are really badly bugged. But they did apparently get someone to fix things about it, which is good, I suppose. But like, what? What? What is? I'd like in my prawn suit, please. No, I don't want the storage. I want to get in. Alright, let's take you to the parking garage. Whoop.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, give me that depth module. 400 meters, that's bloody... Where's that modification station? There's got to be another thing. Prawn suit. I've got kyanite. I've got 1 piece of kyanite, and that is exactly what I need. And 2 nickels. So, if someone could enlighten me in exactly how much a nickel is. Ow. Okay, something's wrong with these headphones. They're really hurting my ears now. I call them headphones, they're in-earphones if you want to be thingy about it. Okay. Let's head back down there now that we can actually fucking... I knew I should have checked that. I knew there was something I was missing. 1,100 meters. Perfect. Perfecto. Oh, where's Thomas gone? There he is. Sorry. Second. Oh, one cool thing. I'm gonna get to see the Sonic movie on... Jesus, my food meter. Let me go grab some food in game. I'd like to grab some food IRL too. But in game needs to come first. I want to save my actual water source for last moment things. Okay, now we can head back down. Is it just because does the food and the water go down way quicker in this game, or am I just crazy? Right. Tell you what, let's go to this architect's. No, that's the bugged one, isn't it? Never mind. Let's go back here. What do you think? Now we can go down 1,000 meters. We also have storage. I want to grab some more of that kyanite that was down there, because I don't know whether we'll need more of it, and I really don't want to have to make a return trip down there if I can avoid it. So let's go down there. And see, something about the Leviathans in this game, they feel, I mean, it's cool, but it didn't have the same sort of fear meter to it that the Ghost Leviathans in the first game did. They are awesome designs. I think having them in such a small area, like these two ones there, in such a small area, kind of compacted together. I don't know. It is cool that you, like, it is kind of cool that you can, like, you have to really concentrate on looking for them, because all you'll be able to see is the cyan. I do quite like that. It is cool. It's scary, but I like it. Yeah, in these games, when it comes to things I am frightened of, it is more dying and the caves stress me out a bit. Right, north. Okay, so basically the way I came. I hear you chomping away over there. No, thank you. Oh god, my glasses, fix them. Okay. Yes, I'm definitely coming the right way. These. Wait, what? Yes, no, that's. Yeah, I'm definitely coming the right way. And we'll get to see Preston again. Getting to see Preston is always a highlight. I love Preston. Who doesn't love Preston? If you don't like Preston, you can just go and eat an acorn. Okay, you know one thing that I really miss and I haven't had in a long time? Roasted chestnuts. I have only had them a few times. Piss off. There's Preston. I've only had roast chestnuts a very small handful of times. But the small handful of times I got to have them, they were divine. And they were really nice. And like, it's been literally like years. I think I was a teenager last time I had some, like, freshly roasted at like a stall in a Christmas market thing. If I remember correctly, it was like a sweet kind of taste to them. Very, very lovely. Right, I think I will park this here again. For now. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. I won't put it too close to the entrance because I don't want to attract any of the... What? Oh, eject, okay. Wait, no, I read eject, but then I was like... My brain kind of like disconnected for a second there. Right, this way. Now I'm unstoppable. Wait, titanium. Oh, wait, yes, let me... Oh, wait, no, I can't grab things with the grappling. Oh, no. Can I come down here? Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was, like, built... Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously it's built for the prawn suit, but... You know. Deeper, deeper, yet deeper. Did you know that every 60 seconds in Africa a minute passes together, we can stop this tragedy? Welcome, Fufu. We are going deep diving today. Well, diving, I mean seafloor walking. I'm in a mech. A sea mech today. How are you doing today? Welcome, and thank you for stopping by. And I hope your morning / evening / night is doing okay. Can I pick this up or do I have to have... Damn it, okay. Okay, I'll just have to grab it myself. Let's just stop time altogether. Let's all just live in a constant state of animation where we can all just stop worrying about bills to pay and things. Good, just woke up waiting for the bank to call me and tell whether or not I can get proof of power. Well, best of luck with that. fingers crossed. Let's see. Jesus. This game just keeps on going. What is this? Gold. Do I need... I don't think I need more gold at the moment. I have a lot of gold. Is this just a dead end though? This is a dead end. Okay. Maybe over here. Or is it just a heat vent? Yes, it is. Let's head out of here for now. And see where else we can go. 2015 Nissan Altima. See, I know nothing about cars because it took me a long time to even feel slightly kind of like even vaguely wanting to learn how to drive because of some of the shit they used to show us at school. I mean, it's understandable why they did it, and I'm kind of glad they did. But they showed us a lot of very fucked up videos in school that very much traumatized me. But only like late last year did I like finally think to myself, right, I want to learn to drive. But then, by the fucking I put my stuff for the license through to apply for a provisional, and then it took them like until January of this year from September of last year to fucking send it out to me, which is ludicrous. I really think that Ultimas don't exist in the UK because you're not the first person who seems confused by them. It's not just that I'm confused by the name of the car, I just don't know anything about...
Crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important below. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Sorry, this must be the way. It's just I don't know much about cars in general. No thanks. No thanks. No! Get off me! Get off me! Get off. Get lost. Fun to drive, fantastic fuel economy. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just because I just haven't been able to get around to finding like driving lessons or anything like that yet. That the only thing I know about is that a Dacia Sandero looked nice when I was looking at like, oh, what's a nice car that is a little bit vaguely cheap-ish but still new-ish, when I was naive and thinking, hey, if I get a new car, I've heard insurance will be lower than if you get like a used car. But which way am I meant to go? I came from down here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Where the hell am I meant to go? Can't go with a Nissan to a Honda. Of course, cars over there may be different than cars over here. Yeah. Yeah, the Dacia or Dacia Sandero is like the only thing I kind of even vaguely know a little bit about. It looks very nice. But I've not even had the chance to like sit behind the wheel of a car yet, unfortunately, to even like with a test drive or like, you know, with a family member or anything like that. Unfortunately, because of how bloody long it took for them to get back to me about getting my provisional in the first place. I mean, how well they're put together. Okay, let me wait for that to charge up. I don't want to like fucking wander around that place with the Leviathan again, because it's just. Where is it? Where is that fucker? Get lost. Maybe it's just in the middle down here. Yep, it is so dust. Down. Go, 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 go. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, saving it. I am doing great, thank you. I am a little bit sleepy and I need to fix my sleep schedule, but it is Friday.
There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
Yeah, a bit sleepy, but it's Friday. Getting to see the second the Sonic movie 2 on Sunday, which I'm super excited about, even though I have seen a major spoiler for it that I will not mention on this channel. I mean, someone could, like, you know, come in and it's something that was leaked anyway, so I really don't want to. Finally, I'm here. Yeah, you better go back to sleep. Die. Can I? Oh. Heard the entire movie got leaked on a porn site. I saw someone posted just the post-credit scene is what I saw, and again, I'm not going to spoil or mention what it is, but it did get me very excited. That's all I will say. But I'm still looking forward to seeing it because I absolutely and unironically love Sonic. I absolutely love it to bits. Like, seriously. Yeah, the only downside to me seeing it on Sunday is that I was asked to take my younger siblings. But, I mean, I'm seeing it, so that's the most important thing. Hello. Hello, Bubba. Little Bubba Crab. This is the first movie, I won't watch this one either. The first... Oh. Important. Hold on, let's see what Alan has to say.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage, body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Never been a giant Sonic fan. They're interesting. They look fun though. Yeah, as a Sonic fan, I really, they did do. Like, okay, it does have a bit of kiddie-ish humour to it, but they have done an amazing job with the first film, and I am so looking forward to the second one. And what I will say I am cautiously optimistic for the third movie, considering what I have seen, but I am super duper excited. The Snap Cube, yeah, I do love those as well. They are very good as well. Right, hold on. Let's see how we make this last bit of Alan then, and if it's anything crazy. That is not too bad, actually. That is not too bad. I can just make Alan now. Oops. But is there a deeper section, or do I just have to come back up from here? But yeah, I've loved Sonic for a very long time. Like, absolutely love it. The latest games, though, have been a little bit hit and miss with, like, very hit and miss with me, really. I think the only, like, sort of like of the recent games that I've enjoyed was, I mean, I played, wait, what the hell is that? Oh, it's just about the crystal. I played Colors I played on the DS, which had a lot more characters in it than the Wii one did. I've never played the Wii one. Generations was really good and a nice, like, collection of throwbacks. I think the problem is just see all the Sonic games the same thing. No, they aren't, but they all boil down to just going fast and like that is the reason I do not like the most recent games. See, have you ever seen like the older, like not like the classic ones, but the adventure titles? Sonic Adventure 1 especially. Those games had, like, you could like play as like a large like range of other characters, each played differently and had like their own abilities and such. And that is what I love most about Sonic, because that's what got me into the series in the first place, was all these colourful, amazingly designed characters with all these cool abilities. Yet the latest games, you only fucking play as Sonic, or the fucking classic Sonic, which sucks. Like, I get it, okay, I get the you know, the nostalgia for classic Sonic. But there was no need for him to be in Sonic Forces other than the Mania tie-in, which was kind of cool, but I mean, I'm not talking about Sonic Forces, that was a travesty. People say Sonic 06 is bad. No, Sonic Forces is even worse, in my opinion. But, like, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and not only each character having their own abilities and play styles, and like Sonic Adventure 1 had like, I mean, it wasn't open world, but there was hubs that you could explore, secrets to find, Burger Man to mess with, and I've mentioned this on stream. People call them Chow Gardens, right? I have always called them KO Gardens. I don't care. It's Chaos Emeralds, Chaos Drives. They're creatures of chaos, so I'm calling them KO. I don't care. Fight me. Bite me on that. But anyway, the KO Gardens, just, there is so much in those games. And I absolutely love them. You can get lost in them for hours upon hours so very easily. And I really, really hope Frontiers brings back the KO Gun. Like, okay, I can deal with just having to play Sonic, okay? If we have to. I would love to be able to play a Shadow in a mainline game again that isn't some just little side DLC thing like in Sonic Forces. Even hell, just let us play as more other characters again, because just, you know, just I unironically love Shadow the Hedgehog the game as well. Unironically, and I mean that. I know people can say, oh, edgelord this, edgelord that, ow, the edge. I don't care. I unironically love that. Where the fuck is... Oh. I went too high. Be like, even, okay, Tails, and like what they do with him, I do miss, like, between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, I did miss getting to actually run around as Tails, but the whole mech idea with him and Eggman is also just such a cool thing to do. I remember, oh, hold on, lore time, hold on. Let's see what Alan has to say.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
I mean,
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
oh,
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
also there's Preston. He's a fluffy boy. This is Below Zero, so yes, it does. This one is a lot more story focused. Than, not that the first one didn't have a story, but this one is a lot more focused on the story as its main big thing, like with goals and such. Like obviously you had your goals in the first game, but it was a bit more kind of not loose in a bad way, just kind of like, you know, it's like explore, survive, find out kind of what's going on as you travel. But this game, you're like on a mission to find what happened to Robin's sister and Alan, who is the alien inside Robin's brain now, who I'm finding pieces to make a body for. I mean, I've been enjoying this. I know I've seen some people saying they didn't like that she's voiced, but I quite like it. Sometimes she says some things that are kind of sound a bit cheesy, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying, like,
Seek fluid intake.
there. That'll do for now. I enjoy it. I like Alan. And Alan's voice actor is the guy who does, what's his name? I keep forgetting. I forgot his name now. Muriel in Elden Ring. A certain behatted dog. Bishop. Not a pope. He's a bishop. Popes have more kite-shaped hats. Yes, bishop. He's a bishop. Turtle Pope does. Well, Dog Pope has more of a but it rolls off the tongue easier. Muriel, yes, that's who the guy in my brain was talking about building a body. He's the same voice actor. Yes, I should do it. I'm not standing up because it's too cold to get out of my duvet right now. Not duvet, sleeping bag, but still. But yeah, he's actually a bishop, and I can attest to this as someone who was baptized as a Catholic and served as an altar server for a couple of years. Popes have like a more kite-shaped hat. So he's a bishop. But also because I grew up watching a lot of Father Ted, which is hilarious. Definitely recommend. Yes, dog. Don't you know every creature in Elden Ring is a dog? I wouldn't well, I don't follow organized religion, but I do like to think that something intelligent created us. I mean, there are just too many coincidences of things lining up so perfectly, I think. But that is just my personal belief. I mean, but I was baptized as a Catholic, and I did a lot of the whole shebang, confirmation, Holy Communion, altar server, all of that. But yeah, not really. Once I was kind of old enough, I kind of like, organized religion ain't really my thing. Some sort of hype, but yeah, I mean, that's just my personal belief that something had to have, like, it just there's a lot of things that line up a little bit too conveniently for me, I think. Yeah, that's just my personal belief. Yes, that's why I know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Of his actual thing. His hat. Right, I need to start making me an alien. Plant stuff. Right, I need 2 root pustules and I have 1, fuck's sake. Okay, that's fine. Gel sac. 1, 2. Synthetic-y, fibery, yellow stuff. Yes, 1. 1 bottle of green stuff. 3 diamonds. Shit, I've only got 2. Damn it. 2 ribbon plants. 1 ion cube. 3 kyanite, so I shall put the other bit of kyanite. 1. Plasteel ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So also, have you ever read the Divine Comedy? No, I can't say I have. Fuck, I'm always 1 away from everything. It's like I've got everything, but then fucking... Okay. This is frustrating. It's like, yeah, I've got this, yeah, I've got that. No, you don't actually have this or that. You are literally 1 piece away from everything. But yes, sorry. No, I haven't read that. 1 second, let me keep my brain focused on getting this root pustule, because if I get distracted I will forget and I will get overwhelmed and monkey brain do work well. And I'll end up dying in here. But yes, do tell. Shit, it's not in here. It's a good read if you can bear with Old English, has some really cool ideas, especially in Purgatoria, sorry, maybe I haven't read Paradiso. You mean Bayonetta? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I might check it out. There are so many things I need to, like, catch up on and, like, read and watch. I still haven't watched the newest season of Agretzko on Netflix yet. Even though I really, like, stopped liking the protagonist of that. Like, I still want to see, I just want to see what happens, what the fuck's going on. But she is very infuriating to watch. Down here, please. No, this is not what I wanted at all. Just got an audio, but where's Audible? Audible. The adverts always annoy me. Well, I mean, any advert annoys me, but something about Audible specifically, it feels like they've got a weird thing out for me. But yeah, I mean, I'll look it up and see what it's like. Why am I over here? I didn't need to come this far. Where? Recap video. Ooh, sorry. I don't want to read it, but it's like a good summary. This guy Wendy Goon on YouTube has great videos on them. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I found myself listening to and watching a lot of like recap things and summary things of like ARG things recently, horror ARGs, like the whole Gemini Home Entertainment thing, the Hey P-Brain Do Teleport thing, and what was the other big one? The one where it's like the guy thinks the sun's like missing. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get in this thing. No, actually, no. I will disengage. He does those too. Awesome. Disengage, please. Nice. Definitely check it out. I've been watching... What the fuck's he called? There's Nexpo, and then there's someone else, I think, who does a load of... Let me just quickly remind myself. Who is it? There's Nexpo, and there's something Valley. Pagan Valley, that's it. Do I have a Discord? I do. It is not open just yet because I'm still like working on it and just making sure that all the channels and like I've got things set out nice and neat before I open it. But I am very much looking forward. I should hopefully get it open soon. This weekend I'm going to be doing a lot of work on things for when I hit affiliate, like adding extra little bits to my like avatar thing, getting some things drawn up for thumbnails for when I upload my VODs to YouTube. So it doesn't, I mean, it is essentially at the moment I've just been slapping them onto YouTube with a very basic description. And then what else was it? Drawings, like starting to work on emotes and badges and stuff like that as well. Where's Evan dropped 1 or 2 of his videos in there for you? Think you enjoyed yourself. Well, thank you so much. I do love listening to those sort of... Where am I going? This is the complete wrong way. Right, let me go back because I found those bloody places so easily last time. Now I can't seem to find them at all. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I'm just doing a stretch. Getting into a more comfortable position. But yeah, I do love listening to that kind of stuff while I'm like drawing or even just playing like stuff that doesn't really have, like Elden Ring. If I'm grinding, I tend to listen to that kind of stuff, or if I'm cooking. The only Archduke Ferdinand assassination is amazing. Oh, I do like things about on historical things as well. Like there's a British guy who covers a lot of disasters and like really messed up science experiments that I sometimes watch as well. What is his name? He does his whole like disaster scale thing. Let me quickly find out what his name is. 1 second. Oh, sorry for a bit slow today. I don't understand why I am so sleep deprived right now, but is he the guy that looks like Michael from Vsauce? I don't think he shows his face, so probably not. Let me get him up. Is that him? Barely Sociable. That's it. Or at least I don't think he does. I don't think I've ever seen his face before. But it's Barely Sociable. He does a load of cool videos on historical, like not just disasters, but like accidents, natural disasters, and like he did one on this really fucked up like monkey experiment thing where it started off like basically they got this monkey and they tried to raise it exactly as a human alongside a human boy, and I mean it started off really like I obviously the experiment is still fucked up, but like the way it sounded, like it started off really well, like the monkey and the boy were getting on really well. Oh god, sorry, I just whacked my microphone. Okay, sorry. The monkey and the boy were getting on like really well, and they were actually like, you know, they were like treating each other actually like brother and sister. But then as soon as like it like the like any negative effects of the boy being raised alongside the monkey showed up in the boy, they immediately just ripped away the monkey from what she perceived as her brother at that point. And it was just such a heartbreaking, like, again, it's not right what they did, but from the sounds of it, like, she was really happy with, like, oh my god, what is happening on stream? XSplit just seemed super duper laggy for a second. I don't know if it showed up actually on the stream, but I just looked over to the screen on XSplit. Also, if you're wondering why I'm going in circles, I'm trying to find this one fucking resource in a cave with a bunch of these branch things in it, but I can't remember where any of them are. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, again, I mean, it was like wrong in the first place, but like again, it seemed like they were getting on really well. But the girl, like the way they raised the monkey, like as this boy's sister, and there were like recounts of how well they got on with each other. There they are, fuck's sake. This is what I need. Although the dad of the family was a piece of shit, he was the one that started the whole experiment, though, and he would do shit to both the monkey and like his kid, to like fucking, oh, he wanted to find out the difference in skull shape and like density, so he'd whack them on the head with a spoon, or he'd want to test their reflexes to things, so he'd shoot a gun right behind their heads to scare them with the noise. That kind of horrible, disgusting shit. But again, like, Barely Sociable's video on it, like, he talks about how, like, the boy and, like, the monkey, they would get along so well with each other. Like, they would play really well together, and, like, I mean, it seemed at first the monkey was doing really well at, like, learning, but then once it got to, like, the stages of, like, talking,
welcome aboard, Captain.
like, trying to learn how to talk and do other things like that, that's when the boy started showing developmental kind of, it was the negative sort of side of it was showing on him, and that's when they just immediately, like, took the monkey away, and they basically lobotomized her, and she died shortly after, which is just so heartbreaking. And when the boy grew up, let's just say he didn't exactly live a happy life himself either, and well, yeah, maybe whack the boy with a spoon, he might have turned out alright, yeah. Unfortunately, he did end up, let's just say, his own life ended by his own hands, basically. Yeah, it was very, very tragic. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on such a long tangent about a monkey experiment. That I do apologise. I find that's a topic so interesting, though. Now, this will sound, I don't need to, like, trivialise it or anything of the sort, but I think about that in comparison to how, like, Pokemon, like, partially in regards to, like, Pokemon and how they're shown in, like, the anime and the games, and, like, how animalistic they are, but also thinking, like, okay, obviously it's bad to keep wild animals as pets because they've got these innate instincts in them, right? But you can't help but see a picture of a tiger playing with a ball of yarn and think, oh, that's cute, it's just a big kitty. No, I think no one can resist that kind of feeling, right? When you do see, you know, a wild animal that is maybe doing something that is relatively innocent that it wouldn't usually do in the wild, right? As long as it's in a good, you know, it's not being forced to do that, and it is in a good, healthy state, you know? But what would happen if you fucking took, like, a polar bear or, like, a jaguar or whatever, like, basically as soon as it was born, and raised it as, like... I'm not saying people should do this, I'm just out of pure curiosity, what would happen if that kind of, if, like, you know, you took them from that environment, you, like, basically coddled them, and they did not have, like, any of the learning. Obviously, they would still have those sorts of instincts. But it just, I mean, I'm a smooth brain, right? Oh, sorry, hold on 1 second. Let me just crick my hand. In history, you can domesticate any animal, just need to understand the risks associated with the animal and what not to do. I feel like it's sort of in part to do with like thousands of years of breeding. The like dogs, like like a domesticated breed now compared to wolves. Like some breeds of dog may sort of like, and I'm not saying this like singling certain breeds out at all. But, like, you know, some dogs may be bred more for, like, hunting. Some are unfortunately bred for fighting. Some are bred for looks. And things like that. Okay, hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just double check. But then it's like the ones that are bred for fighting, even, like, unfortunately, a lot of times, even if they are treated well with care, if they're, and like with love, you know, if something goes wrong one day and they maybe bite a little too hard when they just mean to have a play, or they just don't understand, then it can go very terribly wrong. And again, I don't mean that to single out specific breeds, but I've seen and read many stories of unfortunately where it happens. Decent strides in domesticating foxes. Foxes, I do love foxes, but I have heard they absolutely reek, and their piss is like the just most disgusting smell on the planet. Okay, hold on. Okay, one more diamond, and then that's it made. Okay, let me see. 3 kyanite, check. 1 ion cube, check. 2 ribbon plant, check. 1 plasteel ingot, check. 1 green bottle of stuff, check. 2 gel sacks, check. 2 root pustules, check. 1 yellow roll of stuff, check. And 2 or 3 diamonds, check. It's a cat, so he would smell. Yeah, our family's always been full of dog people. Unfortunately, the only experience I have had with a cat person in real life, she did not smell pleasant at all, and I don't feel bad for saying that because she ended up being a horrible, horrible person anyway. But let's not unpack all of that. But I would love to get to know cats, because there was a time I was staying at my aunt's house and living with her for a while, and she's always had cats, and getting to like be around her cats for like an extended period of time, even if I didn't get to see them too much because they started taking in like strays and that, they are such, I am quite nervous around them, to be honest. Not like, you know, it's not like a fear that I think they're going to do anything. It's just I will be the first to put my hands up and admit, as someone who has been around dogs my entire life and not ever had any sort of cats in the house, I do not really know much of how to, you know, the best way to approach. Obviously, they're not dogs, so they're going to be different, but I know, you know, let them sniff you first kind of thing. But when it comes to, like, you know, their behaviors and whether they like to be pet and that kind of stuff, I do know that they do show their kind of things maybe a little differently. But, okay, hold on. No, for God's sake. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to get to know cats better. I just don't want to ever upset one or piss one off. Did the game give me... No, it didn't. Fuck. Sorry. One super quick second. Just gonna have a quick stretch. My bones feel like weirdly like thingy today. I don't know how to describe it. Rusty. That's the only thing I can describe today. I got a decent amount of sleep though, so I don't understand why. I want another snake. Snakes. My mum always wanted a snake. The only time I've ever gotten to interact with one was they had one in one of my science classes as kind of like a not a class pet, but the teacher had one, and like it did have like a big massive proper enclosure that took up like the entire corner of one room. It wasn't like a big massive enormous snake, but you know it was a very nice enclosure for it. But it was a very cool thing. I would love an axolotl if I had the space and the if I had like the space and the money to care for one. I absolutely do not recall what kind of snake I not at all. It was many years ago, and unfortunately my memories of secondary school are very, very hazy. Due to not very good times there. Right, let me think. Okay, I've got to go back to Thingamabob. Yeah, oh, his health is 65%. Yeah, axolotl is my dream pet if I had the money and the space to be able to care for one. My partner does raises shrimp. He absolutely loves them, and he takes such good care of them. They are so cute. Even though I mean I wouldn't consider myself a shrimp person. Not like, you know, oh, I don't like to eat them, because he raises them as pets. I've never really thought about them like much, but they are very, very cute when he shows me them, and he has such his like the tank he has, like they just look so cozy, and I wish I could, you know, I wish I could sit and snap in the tank, just have a go, just shrink down and rest on one of the leaves and just go to sleep, because it just looks so cozy. Had a rat snake and a ball python. The rat snake, oh, rats. I thought you meant like 3 different creatures. Rat snake and a ball python. The rat snake lived several years, but we had to hand it off to someone else after a while. Unfortunately, the ball python got out of its terrarium in the winter and died. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I was about to say, the rat snake and the ball python walked into a bar was the beginning of, sounds like the beginning of an interesting joke. Weirdly enough, the first like proper job I had at this council call centre, doing like basically just call centre monkey for local government rubbish. One week there was 2 incidents within like a week or 2 of each other of 2 people's very large exotic snakes escaping their homes and getting stuck in trees in the town. That was a fun week for reading emails and catching up on emails. I didn't get any calls about it, but it was, again, it was just fun to read the news about and catch up on the work emails about. But yes, I do apologise for to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Although I will say, don't worry, I'm pretty sure the snakes that they found were kept safe afterwards. I'm not sure about, like, whether the owners were keeping them illegally or not. All I know is that they found, at least one of them was in a tree. I think the other one was, like, just, like, down the road or something. Okay, north. I need to... If I found a big ass snake in the tree, I'll probably try to take it home. I mean, if I found... I don't think I'd be afraid of snakes if I saw them. Like, obviously, if it is, like, a fucking super fast, deathly poisonous one, I would be afraid, but I'd probably, like... I don't know, I'd probably want to go near it and look at it. I would not consider myself afraid of them as such. But, like, cautious, you know? Not, like, go right up in its face and fucking poke it like an idiot. But it's not the sort... I wouldn't consider myself with a crippling fear of them. Or anything like spiders, though. Spiders, I absolutely just cannot, no. Keep them so very far away from me. Or so help me God. Even if it's like a... Okay, small-ish, very, very, very small spindly ones, I don't mind as much. Now, I don't know if this is actually true, but I grew up being told that small spindly ones actually eat the bigger ones. So I kind of ended up believing that, even though it is most likely not true. But the small spindly ones I don't mind as much. As long as they don't come too close to me, I will leave them be. But anything else, even if it's like a relatively small one, but it is thick enough that I can see it from a distance, I don't have to squint to look at it, no, I cannot be in the same room as it. Game, please. It just froze my character for some reason. Okay, I went completely the wrong way. Some it's dangerous to shit your pants, but if I know it's not venomous, pick it up in a heartbeat. It depends on the spider, like daddy longlegs will eat other spiders and bugs, so it's generally a good thing. Right, I think, okay, this is one thing that has plagued me growing up and, like, just my general life as well. A daddy longlegs, I think, has a very different meaning to me in my head than what it does to most people. Let me see what Google says. Yeah, that is not the... No, yes. Okay, that is a daddy longlegs, but why is... Okay, there's like... I'm seeing spiders, and I'm seeing, like, the the spindly things with wings as well. Right? Okay, can I put a bug photo on? No, actually, no, never mind. I'll put, like, a drawing. There's, like, a drawing on here somewhere of them all together. I'll put that on. Here we go. No, I don't know, that's a bit too much, maybe. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Here we go. So I'll make it a bit smaller, just in case anyone who might come in might wonder why there's a bunch of bugs on the screen. Okay, this thing on the left, I've got my mouse over it hovering, as if you can see. The thing on the left with the wings, that is what I would class as a daddy longlegs. The other two are just spiders to me. But the thing with, like, it's got, like, 4 really long spindly legs, and it can fly, and they're fucking annoying to me. That's what I would call a daddy longlegs. Looks like a big mosquito. I mean, we don't have mosquitoes here. At least I hope. I'm pretty sure we don't. But that's basically what they are, essentially, except they don't bite, at least... I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, they don't. I think. But yeah, that's what I would class as a daddy longlegs. But I'm pretty sure whenever other people talk about daddy long legs. What is happening? What happened to my ship's power? What? Okay, let's keep going. Alright, what we call a mosquito hawk. Those eat other mosquitoes and bugs. What on earth? Mosquito. Hold on. Mosquito hawk. Crane fly. Yeah, that looks about it. Yeah. Crane fly. Yep, it's a crane. It's called a. Wikipedia says it's called officially called a crane fly. That's exactly what I would call a daddy long legs. Right, can I go the right way this time while I'm coming down here, please, so I actually can see where I'm bloody well going? Yeah, that's what I've come to, that's what I would call a daddy long legs, not the spider. But the really, really spindly grey kind of spiders that you can kind of very easily miss unless you kind of like squint in or you know exactly where it is. I don't mind them so much. No, not too bad. But yeah, if it is if the spider is like a solid black, even if it is quite small, that is too much for me. If it is like a really, really tiny one, though, it won't scare me as much, but it will make me very uncomfortable. But anything bigger than that is just, it's a crippling fear for me. I cannot be in the same room as them. I can't even scoop them up. Getting them in the whole cup and a piece of paper or card method, that is like an absolute nightmare for me. Because the thought of having a spider, getting even close enough to the spider to get the cup on it. Like, what if, God forbid, what if it, like, I miss, first of all. B, my hands will be close enough to the spider that it is basically like essentially millimeters from touching me. And just, like, the scuttling of it against the cup would just, or even the paper would just, even if it is too small to properly feel that, it would just be too much for me. A peacock spider, I think I have. They're the bright, colourful ones, aren't they? Yeah, ugh. Okay, I mean, from a distance, they look unique enough that they don't look too spiderish, but up close when you see the eyes, it's just ugh to me. Right, I need to find this fabricator place so I can make Alan a new body. I need diamonds as well. Don't let me forget to get diamonds. Where am I going? I think I'm going the wrong way. What? Is it through here? Tiny arms and their butt up. Yeah, fear me, human. I can't. I can't with spiders at all. I do apologize to spider lovers. I know people keep... I shudder to even think of saying the word. In my... having those words in my mouth, but... tarantulas. Keep them as pets, but just keep them away from me. I would never sort of... I would never, like, make fun of someone who likes those things, other than to say, oh, I personally couldn't. Please keep them away from me. But just, yeah, basically just keep that stuff away from me, I beg of you. I hate the thought of them. Just, like, even in Elden Ring, like, the ants, like, I mean, I'm not scared of ants, no way, but the ants in Elden Ring are so big, and the way that they move, it triggers the same sort of like fear center in my brain that is upset by spiders. So it just makes me shudder with like, ugh. Like, on their own, the ants are not bad, but they are... Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'll just save it real quick. See, the ants on their own are not too bad, but just the way they fucking run at you, and then just the way they curl up when they die as well, just ugh. I do not enjoy that at all. Just a big note, they just make my skin crawl. My partner, he's the one, I mean, he lives in America right now, unfortunately, but when we get together, he is definitely going to be the one that handles the spiders, whereas I will handle the moths. There's a Spitfire as well. Am I getting confused with Fallout 3? 1 second. No. No, get off me! Let me try and find my way back to where I was before I get killed. Where the hell is this entrance to the place? Over here. Over here, here it is. I don't remember, I don't think no, the ones in Elden Ring do not spit fire, but they do spit some weird fucking poison shit at you. Which is not fun. Ah, diamond. Piss off. And Fallout, I have only played Fallout 4, and I only kind of, well, it's not that I only like base building, but I prefer base building over the combat, just because I don't like shooters that at all that much, and it's just I just do not enjoy the gameplay as much, unfortunately. Have you ever looked at an animal game and thought, how did evolution like this happen? Like those exploding fish. I mean, they're at least not as bad as they used to be. Jesus! This needs charging, like, yesterday. I'm going to leave that there for now and have a quick look around because I don't know where to go from here. It said the fabricator place is deeper than this area that I've just been to. I shouldn't have picked my own. But I don't know how to get lower from here, and I don't want to go face the Leviathan unless I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been through here already. I mean, his little home is trying to keep him from blowing himself up. And nature lets sunfish evolve into what they are. Well, sunfish, no, that's a bad comparison. I do apologize to sunfish. Sunfish are very tough, stupid, but beautiful creatures. Right, there's got to be a clue to where this fabricator place is, because I don't believe for 1 second I came all this way just for one little tiny thing, and that was it. Is that... Oh god, no, that's okay. I mean, this looks like it should be a door. Oh, I see, it's like it's almost kind of like a coffin type thing. Well, not coffin, but these things stack up and it's got these organs and body pieces inside them. I wonder if it's kind of cordyceps, like perhaps this little hole is something that feeds off of him, sends him out to expose the defense mechanism. Oh god, cordyceps. Terrifying. Just a terrifying thing that, like, and people fucking eat that shit for, like, supposed health benefits. Like, have you not seen The Last of Us? Are you crazy? I mean, lots of people are crazy, but you know what I mean. Like, a specific kind of crazy? Who the hell's out here? Yeah, you can find shit like cordyceps, like fucking powder and shit like that you can buy to, like, put in herbal remedies and shit. And it's fucking terrifying. Yeah. Let me see. I'm sure there's some sort of recipe to eat cordyceps. Can you eat cordyceps? Cordyceps tea is an excellent way of getting these immunomodulatory substances, which can be taken daily as morning, evening tea, with and without meals. You can also use the cordyceps fruit bodies in soups and eat them raw. Yeah, I don't, the words, I may not understand what the words immunomodulatory means, but, I have a feeling the reason why it gets those things is because it replaces them in your brains for you. Like, huh. 10 minutes later, we have the first clickers, yes. What? Put that back. Okay, hold on. Let me just get some oxygen. I don't want to just go back up there and come out at the exact same place as that ghost Leviathan again. So let me swim on up here first and have a peek out. Let's see. Oh no, this is somewhere new, maybe? No, it's not, never mind. Where the fuck is this? Okay, I do like that this game is like... No, I don't actually, no. I don't like that this game doesn't, like, guide you to a little bit more towards the next section. Oh, wait a minute, what was... No, never mind. Ah, there's so many caverns to go down, it's just annoying. I'm gonna get my prawn charged up. Does it have enough juice to RTB? What's RTB? Return to base. I've got my sea truck. My sea truck's not too far off. So I've got that at least. And I do have I've got the thing that carries it around as well. The part of that, the sea truck, or sea train as I like to call it, that can pick up the prawn suit. But speaking of that, I'll save it. Is this a new section? I can't tell. A lot of it is kind of just blending together for me. I don't want to accidentally... Oops, sorry. Whack the microphone again. I don't want to accidentally come through an area I've already been to and found as a dead end just to... Oh, come on, game. Give me a bit of a sign. Oh, piss off. I don't like being in these caverns with, like, the limited resources I have. Oh, here we go. What the heck is this? This looks promising. Yes, I am coming the right way. Never mind. Almost time for the bank to open. Well, best of luck. I'm guessing it is in about 15 minutes for you. Ah, hold on. Consume. Shit. I've not got any water on me. Oh, yes, I do. Thank God. Okay, I'm saving that, though. Ooh, these plants look cool. What does this remind me of? These cubes remind me of Sonic Forces a little bit. Fucking infinite stuff. Oh, fuck off with this.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
Better be good. Maybe we come past 4 of these big guys. Shit. 8:47 AM. It is currently 48 PM for me right now. And I shall have to leave when it comes to 3. Nope. Aha! I found the entrance, fucker. Can't get me. No, what the hell are you doing? Get away from me.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Hello, yes, I can make you a body. So what games have you not played that you want to play in the future? What, for the first time? In general or on stream?
So, Alan, you said your
hold
people
on,
came
load
here
time.
in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
In general, on streams of both. Sekiro definitely at some point. I can't think off the top of my head now all of a sudden. I'd like to finish Resident Evil 4. I did start that on stream. But that was before it was like a sort of official thing, just for friends type thing. I would like to finish that. My mum was a huge, like, fucking, she's the one that fucking raised me on video games. She was huge into Resident Evil, and she even named our dog after Wesker. Albert Wesker, that is. I have not played through, like, the story on my own of, like, I used to co-op a lot with her, or just do, like, a load of, mercenaries with the, but I've wanted to finish Resident Evil 4, like, play it properly all the way through. So Resident Evil 4 VR turned out shit. I've not actually seen or heard anything about it. Is it that bad? That's a shame. Like, what is it like? What specifically is bad about it? Kinda, is it like just like a diminished experience? Is it just a cut of parts of it? Can you not? Is it on rails? What kind of what is the problem? Is it just like a bad port kind of situation? While we listen to some more lore.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Let's see.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Please don't turn around and try and kill me. What? 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 What is happening to my mech? Can you leave my mech alone? Piss off. People very upset. Turned an on-rail shooter? No, fuck off with that. Honestly, not entirely sure what people didn't like it now, just thinking about it. If it did turn into an on-rail shooter, that sucks. That's the worst thing that you could possibly do. Like, at least give people the freedom.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh,
I do not wish to speak about it.
we can come back to this.
Is Alan gonna be hot? I mean, he sounds pleasant anyway. Ooh, look at this. Hello.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Initiate transfer. Oh, this looks very cool. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot. Oh, this is very cool. Let's see how Alan does.
Commencing data transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa.
Please don't turn on me.
Hey,
Please don't turn on me. Oh. Yes.
really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Aww.
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Finally. Talk to Alan.
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Oh, I don't want Alan to leave me. Oh, he's even got a little tail. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot of this, but I really like this design. This is a really cool design. And I like these robot arms. Oh, this is a cool design. This is such a cool design. Let's see, is there any goodies hidden away? I'm glad that Alan hasn't turned against us. I was so worried he was going to turn against us. Because he is such a cool... I do enjoy his company. Right, where? is this gate thing that I'm going for. Architect. Alright, give me a second before I head out there. Architect. Oh wait. I can check. I can check in my inventory thing. Hold on. Beacons, pawn suits. Architect phase gate. Okay, I'm gonna make these artifacts yellow and this important one is green. Architect phase gate facility. Let me save it as well. Okay, I can play for just under another hour and then I will have to bounce. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this. Phase gate. Ha. Phase. Oh man, we're gonna go meet Phase Prague or whatever their names are. I am very, very out of the loop when it comes to those sorts of things. All I know is that there was a whole crypto charity kerfuffle, and that's pretty much all I know. Cousin maybe getting into Faye, so that's cool. So I didn't mean to insult them or anything by saying that. That's literally all I know about Faye's anything is the whole Bitcoin charity, whatever it is, thing that happened. But yeah, best of luck to your cousin. And hopefully I can escape here. Fucking Spider-Man and I'm going entirely the wrong way. Damn it. We'll make it back one way or the other. Shit. No! Fuck off! Fuck off! See, this has just become more of an annoyance than anything, honestly. Apparently he's Frez's face. Simp, who's one of their leading members of COD right now. Simp is trying to get him on a youth team to see how he does. Of course, Simp is several months old, so I'm not sure what his situation is now. That thing is so disgusting. It would be cool if it wasn't just... It really just feels like an annoyance at this point now. Like, seriously. But yeah, sorry, in regards to, like, when you were asking me what games, that I haven't played that I would like to play, Oblivion, maybe. The only Elder Scrolls game I've ever played is Skyrim. But I'd like to give Oblivion and Morrowind a go maybe sometime. What else? I think my brain is a bit too fandangled right now to think too much on those kinds of things. There was a sport game on the Wii that I always wanted to have a go at before I ever got a chance to actually play Spore and see what it was like. Let me repair this again just to make sure. Have I ever played Cyberpunk? No. And to be honest, it was never something that really interested me. I like I mentioned, I'm not really one for shooters that much. I don't know, I just completely missed out on all of the hype for that. Full stop. Like, literally just straight up just... Oh, Keanu Reeves, that's an actor. Oh, you can change your dong size. Cool. Beat those guys, I guess. But with no guns, just melee and hacking. I don't know. I mean, I've not seen. I mean, I guess if I should actually watch. I just never really paid any attention to it, so I guess it's not something that. Well, it just didn't catch my attention full stop, really. But Ghost of Tsushima looks really good though. Neo, as in Neo, not Nia. My brother likes Neo a lot, and I mean, it does look cool. But maybe not for me. I'm not sure. It's very genuine, compelling. It's very well acted. You can actually give a shit about the characters. I really want to play Tsushima. Yeah, I would love to play it. I've not watched too much of Tsushima myself, just to kind of save myself. Yeah, Neo and Neo 2 look really fun as well. I've only seen a little bit of them. The Witcher as well. I've never gotten to play any of the Witcher games. Where the fuck am I going? I'm getting lost now and it's frightening me. Infamous 3, wait. What? No, get back. What the fuck? Game, please don't ever do that to me again. I clicked and it booted me out of the thing. Okay, when you said Infamous, I was getting mixed in my brain. I was getting mixed up between Prototype and Infamous because the other day I was trying to remember what Prototype was even called. And then yeah, it's Prototype and Infamous. Okay, where the fuck is that drop down that I came up here from? I never even saw a single thing about Prototype 2. I'm very much more Nintendo myself, to be honest. So anything outside of that. Oh, fuck off you. Get out of here. Get lost. Get away. Can you fuck off? It's just become an annoyance, that thing. Yeah, I mean, I did really enjoy the first Prototype game. Just like all the crazy fucking abilities you got. Infamous. Just trying to remember. Okay, a lot of the when it comes to like the PlayStation games and that, it was like I mentioned, my mum was like a huge fucking, she raised me on like the original God of War. She was like the main PlayStation player of the house, and I've like mainly always been Nintendo kind of stuff. Obviously I love Souls games though, and I do like, you know, when like those sorts of games I still kind of like follow. Like God of War I definitely follow a lot because that fuck off, for God's sake. See, it's just an annoyance. How the fuck do I get out of here? I'm gonna fucking kill that thing if it comes near me again. Guys, you could purposeless rabbit holes is a great video on what you would want if you made Prototype 3. Really good ideas, just good content. General Infamous game, but oh yeah, no, I know what Infamous is. I just don't know about Infamous 2. Because that was another thing my mum was a huge fan of as well. She loved that game. She was obsessed with it for a long time. Yeah, I know how heartbreakingly bad ending is when you kill what's his name, the chunky friend guy. It's not Frank, is it? What's his name? He's like your little wingman, your little buddy who sticks by you, and it's like Zeke, that's it. I remember him. Yeah, I am like mostly Nintendo when it comes to. Is this like another way out? Because I don't recognize any of this. Where the hell is any of this? Oh wait, I think I remember. Oh shit, I think I remember where this is. Oh fuck, I was so close to coming down here. Second Son is good, but it ain't coal. Wait, wasn't there a vampire thing, or was that DLC? Like there was like vampire electric-y power people or something. Oh wait, oh yes, okay, I remember this now. Damn, that was really close. Standalone special, okay. Quite fun. Yeah, those sorts of games were more like stand on the sidelines, kind of for me. Like I grew up, I mentioned, raised on like the original God of War, the old Tomb Raider, Resident Evil. My mum was a huge horror fan when it came to those sorts of things. We were very like close and like when it came to video game stuff. Yeah, my main thing has always been Nintendo. Right, let me get my fucking sea train back. I do not want to lose that down there. Fucking move. Yeah, I just it's like you see me playing for shit like Souls and that, and then I'm just over here. Oh no, my utmost favorite is Pokemon Black and Black 2. I mean, those are the games with the most mature stories and the best characters, but still. Okay, let me think. Infamous had a bunch of user-generated content, which added extra life. Oh, I had no idea. What kind of user-generated content? Like, I'm guessing not just mods. Is it like, were there like level designs or stuff like that? Okay, let me try and find my way back down just so I can get to my fucking. I don't lose my sea train. Yeah, I had no idea there was like user-generated content. What kinds of stuff do you tell? And guess what? What are the? I mean, I'd love to play Prototype again. I only vaguely remember just how fun it was to just blow up entire military bases whenever, like, brief few times I played it. I don't think I ever actually had a go of Infamous 2 myself though, but it did look fun. Other kind of games come out around about that time. Dead Space was a bit, there's a large section of that is a little bit triggering for me, so, I mean, I have it on PC, but I don't think I'd be able to play that. That was another thing my mum was like a huge obsession with. She would have called my first brother Isaac, but she changed her mind at the last minute and decided to go for a certain Stephen King character instead to name him after. There are different levels of obstacle courses, and you could add logic to it as well, so they play against exclamation kills wild man. Oh, that is awesome. That is really cool. Oh, hold on. Let me get water quickly. There you go. I can head back. Okay. Let's head back and then we'll charge everything up and see if we can make it to the next chunk of the story. I still want to decorate my base, but I don't know how I want to go about it because I'm not too happy about how it looks right now. But yeah, that does sound really cool. Oh, okay, no, I just remembered a couple of Xbox games. See, I only ever had an Xbox 360, and that was basically my Sonic Unleashed and Sonic generations machine. There was a Banjo-Kazooie. See, my partner loves Banjo-Kazooie, like the old ones, and he doesn't like much the one that was on Xbox Nuts and Bolts, was it, where you can like build things. I played that once at a friend's house, and the level design of the one level I was in really seemed really cool to me, and I was really intrigued by the building aspects, and that just looks so fun to me, so I would love to give that a go. Viva Pinata, I would love to like get to play that as well. I did try and get an emulator up for that, but of the second game, because I heard that has got like more creatures and more biomes and environments in it. Because my partner did stream a bit of that as well, I think, at some point. Yes, a long time ago. Well, not too long ago, but it didn't really work for the second game, and I never really got around to trying the first game, but I would love to give that a proper go as well. Okay. Let's head back to base first. Oh, the phase gate facility is not too far off, actually. Let's keep going. I made a mission where you had to follow a friendly enemy mob and you would get into combat encounters while also doing some platform. Quite fun. That sounds nice. I do know that there's a Viva Pinata show, but that was we never had Cartoon Network growing up, so I was only able to ever watch Cartoon Network at my grandma's house growing up, so I did miss out on a lot of stuff like that. Not because obviously we didn't have it over here, just that we didn't have the channels for it. It's mostly Doctor Who DVDs for me, and video games. We're quite slow on getting internet as well, to be honest. But yeah, just that I mean, I don't know, something about Viva Pinata, the whole, like, I do love games like caring for like animals, like the tycoon kind of games, but funnily enough, I have never actually. I did get Planet Zoo at one point, but I did end up refunding it because at the time, because it was a silly purchase decision at that time, but I would love to go back and play that again, like, properly. The older games, so when I was little, we had Theme Park on the PlayStation 1, I think, and I was obsessed with that game, and I played it for hours and hours and hours, and I loved making I loved making roller coasters to throw people off at the camera. I fucking used to love doing that. But as well, I did work hard on making my park nice. And then I got Roller Coaster Tycoon a couple of years ago and started playing on PC. And my first park, I decided not to do the story mode type because I just like doing my own thing, building my park up from scratch. I spent ages making this lovely, like, everything was color coordinated off to the different areas, to different rides. I had a lovely selection. I decorated everything. Then at some point in the game, for whatever reason, every single whatever approval rating just started plummeting, and no matter what I did, it just nothing could fix it. So it just really got disheartening. I sort of gave up on that, at least for then. Yeah, I mean, I say I like Tycoon. Oh, hello, Almost Raw. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, welcome. Just got back from a big story chunk thing. That you've all unfortunately missed, but welcome, hello.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I hope the Elden Ring was good. Did you get Morgott by the end? Out of curiosity, or do you not want to talk about it? That is not where the water is. I'll get the water in a minute. Hold on. Yes, welcome everyone to Subnautica. Below Zero. Space, ocean, survival exploration game. This game used to play this game, play creative. Oh sorry, no, stop going to Volcano Manor, need to run though, need to have my lunch, talk to parents. Well, thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you have a lovely lunch and a lovely day. And again, welcome everyone. I am Whale Shark Queen. I love Souls games, I also love Pokemon. Next week I'm actually starting Sekiro. On Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then Thursdays and Fridays I aim to stream like something a bit more chill, and here's a flying penguin just for you guys. I totally intended for this to happen. They say curiosity killed the cat. I don't believe that. I think curiosity is gonna kill my dog. But yeah, Thursdays, Fridays, I'm going to be playing this game until I finish it, and then if anyone's interested at all, I have a poll up on my Twitter for what I should play next on Thursdays and Fridays once I finish this, between Little King Story, Resident Evil 4, Raft and Inscription, and my Twitter is linked in my About section. And yes... Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Is it Raiden Chad or Raiden Chad? I really should know this. Yes, I have been meaning to get alert command to actually be functional in this chat. I just haven't thought of a clever thing to put for it yet. I was thinking so-and-so has gone to swim with the fishes. Oh, Elden Ding, welcome. Sorry, I didn't recognise you there. I think you, oh yeah, I think you mentioned that you changed your username in Raw's chat, didn't you? But when it comes to like Discord groups, I get easily overwhelmed and I tend to go a bit quiet. But I try and keep caught up on things that are going on. I just get a bit nervous talking a lot in those big servers. Whereas, I mean, you know what I mean. Larger community servers. But yes, welcome all. Just chilling with some fish game. I mean, if you're terrified of the ocean and things like that, then you probably won't find this game chill. I personally do. So if you don't, sucks to be you, I guess, because I love this. Where am I going? Is it above ground? Let me go get my snow fox, actually, just in case. Shaking up your vape juice, your dog went to sniff it, accidentally smacked him with a bottle. Oh no! Oh, that is the worst. You must give him kisses and cuddles to atone. Sad. But yes, thank you for the follow, Ding. Jesus, I'm just 3 followers away from the next thing of affiliate. Looks at me like, what did I do? What did he do? You monster. Nah, I'm joking. I'm sure he will know that it was an accident. Poor thing. I do feel bad though, because I'm gonna have to end this stream in around about 20-ish minutes, but hopefully it'll be enough time to like explore a little bit more. I'm just grabbing my Snow Fox Land thing just in case. But yeah, if you like open world survival, but you'd want something a little bit different to what is out there a lot, this is like a deep sea survival exploration game. So definitely, this is a sequel actually to the first game. So there's Subnautica and this is Subnautica Below Zero. This one's a lot more condensed and story focused compared to the first game, but they are both definitely worth checking out. Gonna go in like 9 more minutes. That is absolutely fine. Thank you guys for stopping by. Super duper appreciative that everyone's hanging around. But yeah, I've got to go in about 20-ish minutes as well. Yeah, next week, Monday, I am starting Sekiro. So if anyone is interested at all, and you don't want to miss anything, do feel free to drop a follow. And see me get my butt kicked because I love the Souls games. I also love Pokemon as well. Hold on, where is the entrance to this place? I love the Souls games. With Sekiro, I have avoided for the longest time because I never parry. I've only ever parried one single time in all of Soulsborne games. Not even ever once in Bloodborne. Only once in Dark Souls 3, where against Holy Knight Hodrick. And I know I've been told multiple times that in Sekiro it's very different, but I don't care. It's still parrying to me, so it makes me very nervous. But yeah, if you want to see it, someone who's never played Sekiro, try Sekiro, then yeah. Because I can't do that from a dog, and you could. Some people may look at you funny though. Okay, I'm just grabbing this just in case. Just in case, because it seems like the next place I need to go to is on land. Yeah, it's like over there. Oh, this better not be fucking... This better not be where I think it is. Map. Where is my map? Maps. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, never mind. Maps. Don't trust like that. I don't like the look of that. How can I grab a motorcycle? It folds up. That's why. It's an eco folding bike. Also, don't mind the disgusting eyeball jellyfish. Look at that pretty ray instead. I think I accidentally killed it. Never mind. But yeah, when it comes to like the difference between this game, the first, I think I definitely killed that one. This game, the first game, if you are looking for something a bit more story focused, this game, but you still want like a side, well, it's not a side, but you like your exploration, you survival with a bit of a story focus to it, then this game may be best for you. But if you, I mean, the first game still has a story as well, but it's a bit more, it's a bigger map, more things to explore, and the story isn't as like focused as this game, so definitely that one. I mean, I would recommend both of these games either way, because they're both just amazing and so relaxing. Have to do stuff. No, thank you so much for the follow, and thank you for stopping by. And yeah, hope you have a lovely day. Take care and stay safe. Hope to see you again another time. Okay, why is everything just popping in like that? Okay, I've got all the graphics set to maximum. I don't know why this game has been so awkward. Yeah, have a good one and stay safe, and thanks again for stopping by. Okay, I don't remember a word of what I was saying before the raid though, and I feel terrible. I do apologise, Fufu. My brain can be a very one-track mind at times. And I can very easily go on rambling rants, like I did with the Sonic talk earlier, and can very easily get off on tangents, especially when it's things that I'm like passionate about, like Souls and Pokemon, especially Pokemon. Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon, yes. Yeah, I spent ages making like a really nice park, everything color-coded, decorated, cordoned off, proper staff everywhere as appropriate, and it just negative fucking thing, like satisfaction everywhere. And I mean, I do love those games, but I've not played too many of them, so I would love to play more. I've never even played SimCity before. I feel like something like SimCity may be a little bit too boring though for me. I do like the management games, but if they've got something, I don't know, something that isn't just, you know, super realistic or grounded in realism. Like, I've got Parkosaurus, which is like a dinosaur, like, park tycoon. Not quite Jurassic Park World Evolution, but, because it's very cutesy and dopey. But still, I didn't get a chance to play much of it, but, maybe I'll play it on stream one day. But I do enjoy games like, okay, Little King Story is kind of one of those kinds of games, like, where it's like you've got your citizens' satisfaction to manage, you're building up stuff, you're making everything look nice, you're taking over. There's not as much resource gathering in that, but, you know, you make do. What? There we go.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Yeah, whatever.
Seek shelter.
What other games would I like to play that I haven't played before? I don't know. Tunic sounds really nice. I know Treehouse was playing that recently, but I keep missing their streams, either because I'm too tired when they do end up streaming, or I have to go and do something, unfortunately. Right, let's make our way through here and hopefully not explode on the way. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't, my brain, no thoughts, head empty at the moment when it comes to... Oh, Kirby. Some Kirby games would be nice. Aha! I have not even been here. I think this is where you came originally, in like the early access of this game, maybe? Where's Alan? Where is the hot alien boyfriend? Stuff here to scan? I guess my alarm going off. Oh, there he is. How'd you get here?
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
Oh. He's as fast as fuck, boy. Don't leave without me. Come back. Come back. My love. Kiss.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where Architect's coming from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Okay, hold on. So, hot air boyfriend, no, we're playing Mass Effect. Oh, hello Spice. I do good. Actually having a day offline today, a bit of a mental break, but I'll be lurking. I feel terrible. I'm actually ending streaming not too long. But thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome. I think I've just opened the way for an ending, but I feel like I'm a little bit worried because, I mean, I've still got just under, I mean, around about 20-ish maybe minutes. You shut your mouth, Spice. Oh shit. Hey, oh, But yes, hello. I hope you're doing alright. Last night's PvP, fun as always. Even though you're a coward for setting me up against Dave when you know he's... You know he's got so many hundreds more hours in PvP, and he has the bloody double pole pokey move that I am very susceptible to. Falls going up smashing this. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. It is still crazy. But hey, at least I can fucking destroy you. Nah, I'm just messing with you. A little bit. But the more that you act like that you cannot be beaten, the more I will, the harder I will destroy you next time. Okay, but to do with the story of this game, so he says finish your business on this planet. He talks about wanting to make a cure, but there was a whole thing about Samantha making a cure. So I don't know whether I'm supposed to go with him, or if I'm supposed to do something first with the story. Never win well, Shark, I win every time. Yes, you keep telling yourself that. Hold on, okay, I just want to check something when it comes to the endings of this game. Below 0 endings. I just want to make sure, because I don't want to get some bad ending if I just leave. One super duper duper quick second. Alan. Alternative ending without Alan would be. Am I supposed to go with him now? I mean, you know what? Sod it. I'm gonna go with him. I mean, I technically, I guess, found out what happened to Sam, but I feel like, I mean, if it's a bad ending, it's a bad ending. Sod it. Right, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. Sorry. You win every time. Do not forget to update Dave's songs. With level weapons, etc. Got range. Everyone's having it. Yes, that we could barely hear that. Or at least I could barely hear that. But okay. Spice, I do feel bad because I am not the sort of person who usually takes part in the sort of banter that takes part in your stream. But the more that you keep saying that you cannot be beaten, the more it motivates me to want to destroy you. I will refuse to bow to such cheap tactics as Dave does with the fucking double poker thing. But I will have my own methods. That Sam Slam bloke is a coward too. Who's that? Oh no, I'm not caving going to the dark side when in Jet as a whole. Just when it comes to PvP. Alright, you've made me enjoy it a bit more. I'm still gonna give you Dave coins though. I'm still like, I don't know, I'm still very like, I don't want to accidentally like, you know, I'm just chilling, have positive vibes. Those sounds like it's just a name I came up with. I don't like them. I'm guessing that's your nickname for all the invaders that just come in whenever you're trying to duel. Okay, let me see what this does. If this is a bad ending, I apologize, but let's see. Because the game's not said anything about how I'm supposed to get the cure, but let's see. He said he's got a cure, so. My alien boyfriend, how are you? Also, Fufu, Mass Effect's alien boyfriends are too humanoid for my liking. Hello.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Damn.
Will
Okay,
you
go
help
back.
me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Whoa.
Well, this is different.
What am I doing? I've got alien arms now. Whoa, have I got like alien legs as well, or what's happening? What am I doing? Okay. What am I moving? What? Yeah, energy mass, but what am I moving? Eh. What do you want me to do? Hello? Alan? Alan? Alan! What am I meant to do? I hope the game's not just broken on me because I don't know what to do. What do I just... Ah, there. Okay, I see. That one's broken. I'm guessing this is it. Hopefully. Ah, there we go. Up, 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 up. I mean, if I get a bad ending, hopefully the game will be kind and let me reload if this is it. I mean, he said he's got a cure for it. So... Big Boss 99 there, thank you so much for the follow. Super duper appreciated. Jesus, it's just getting closer and closer.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Sorry, I like to let the lore play out. But yes, thank you so much. Return arms. Hold on, let me. Sorry, I'm going quiet, Spice. I like to go quiet for the game stories.
Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Let me save it. Ah. Oh, I can't save it here at all. Okay. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. Come back. Let me up. Oh, what? Let me in. Take me with you. Take me with you.
Join me, Robin.
Yes. Ow.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, you could say that. Ready to leave the past behind.
Good.
Wait.
Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
I love you. Brace for launch. Give me a kiss.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
What's your missus, by the way, just called from her phone. Well, thank you still. Thank you. Sorry, I'm desperate to see how this story goes before I have to go. Whoa. I promise this is an ocean exploration game. It's just set on an alien planet. This is the first time that you actually...
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Jesus. Very nice colours though. I think this must be like the end of it, or near the end. Yeah, thank you so much.
And if they
wow.
survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Oh wow. Don't roll credits, do not roll credits, do not roll credits, do not roll credits right on me now. Don't. No? What? No, that's... no. No way. I definitely missed something because there was something in with the frozen Leviathan that said about there was like a machine in there that you could interact with. What the fuck was that? Is that really? No. There's a thing of the frozen Leviathan that... Okay, clearly I'm missing something out. But, okay, I probably should end stream now though. Let me just make sure where the save left me off at. Okay, I'm here. Okay. Well, I mean, I hope that's not the good ending, because if it is, it's a little disappointing, but I definitely have missed something. But I mean, that's probably a good place to end it off. But yeah, thank you all so much, everyone. I have got to start getting ready to go out and pick my littlest brother up from school. I shall be back on Monday with Sekiro. Very much looking forward to it. Totally am looking forward to it. Totally not nervous about it at all. But yeah, thank you all so much for spending time with me today, chatting and chilling. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again soon, and that you all have a lovely day. Let's have a look and see. Hold on, let me get my ending screen on. Sekiro sounds amazing. Take it easy, chat to you. Yeah, I am. I mean, I am genuinely looking forward to it. Just need to... This weekend, I'm going to be working hard on drawing up a bunch of, like, getting emotes and stuff ready, badges, some extra stuff for my avatar. Getting thumbnails and stuff drawn up for when I put the VODs on YouTube, just to make them look a little bit prettier, I suppose. But then getting the Discord ready to go as well. But yeah, let's see who is online right now. It doesn't look like anyone no, it seems only like the really big. Let's see who's on here. Does anyone know anyone on who's Spice? Do you know anyone who's also on right now so that I could raid? Oh, I was like, I was about to say, oh shit, Spice is online, and I was like, no, it's clips we think you'll like. I'm literally talking to you. Right now, I definitely need to start. I need to start for more people. I could vouch for 100%, to be honest. I want to share the love with someone. Let's see. I don't want to, like, you know, raid like a massive, you know, because that might just seem I don't know. That it's just that I've heard that's kind of rude and like or something. I'm not quite sure, but damn it, I bet there's people. Probably someone's gonna probably come on. No, you're fine. Let's see. What about the small streamer gang? Kiko invited me to this. Let's see if anyone live. Here we go. Let's see. Who's this? Let's see. Oh, let me get the sound off just in case. Oh, someone streaming. Someone's streaming Fable 2 on a small streamer gang. So let's go and show them some love. But yeah, hope to see you all again next time. Thank you all. Stay safe. Have a lovely weekend. And yeah, see you later. Goodbye. Oh shit, hold on. Where's the name? What's the name? I am. Let's see this. Let's see. I've always wanted to play Miss Fable 2. So let's go show them some love. But yeah, see you later. Let's check this person out.